Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga on the PS3. This again is a post-commentary episode, but yeah, anyway, last time we went through the Jundland Wastes, and this time we are going to go into Mos Eisley Spaceport, which is quite weird because, like, this is Mos Eisley Cantina that we're in. The level select is in Mos Eisley Cantina, which is in Mos Eisley Spaceport. But it's kind of a different reimagining. That doesn't make sense. A different imagining of it. But yes, post commentary. Watch the last episode if you want to know why. But yeah, episode 4, A New Hope, chapter 3, Mos Eisley Spaceport. In search of a pilot who can take them to the distant planet of Alderaan, Luke Skywalker and Ben Kenobi journey by land speeder to Mos Eisley Spaceport. Here, among the most dangerous and reckless elements of Tatooine society, they hope to find someone brave or foolhardy enough to help them in their quest to deliver R2-D2's secret data to the Rebel Alliance, but Imperial forces are everywhere. There seems to be like... It seems to be not quicker, but harder to read. And obviously, like, in the prequel ones, I made so many mistakes, and I try and avoid doing that as much as possible. Oh, we're looking for these droids. No, these are not the droids you're looking for. These are not the droids I'm looking for. I love that scene in the movie. So yeah, we're basically going to the cantina, which again is where the level select takes place, but it's just a random cupboard. I can't help but explore. Yeah, this is that's quite funny. Yeah, I can't help but explore. There's just something in me that wants to explore. But yeah, these silver objects are destroyed by the bounty hunter characters in free play mode. So we'll get to that in the free play mode. You can stop talking about it now, Mark. Oh, Mark from a while ago talked about it quite a lot, didn't he? Yeah, this was like recorded like last week. The footage for it, because like it took me a while to realise that the video wasn't going to work. Took me a few days to get it sorted, and then I realised, oh, the audio is not right. Oops. Yeah, but they've been ignoring me, the stormtroopers. So only stormtroopers can use that door. But now they start shooting at me. Is it because I'm up here? Or is it because they realise who I am? Or something like that. It's not really all that clear why they started shooting at me now. But they were like running away from me before. But yeah, they considering it's the droids that they are looking for, actually it is the droids they're looking for. They're not actually going for the droids. You would think they would like try and steal them or something. Yeah, so we kill a lot of stormtroopers in this. Probably more than they killed in the oh no, well, they destroyed the whole Death Star in the movie, didn't they? So I'm guessing they killed quite a few stormtroopers in that. I don't know if you've ever followed, that's like inside the door by the way. I don't know if you've ever like looked at, is it Death Star PR? It's a Twitter handle, and like some of the tweets that they come out with, like it's an account that's made basically to like kind of justify the Death Star existence. And oh, am I explaining it very well here? It's nope, I meant to press triangle. It's like meant to be the Death Star PR company or something, like kind of being the bad guys, but kind of justifying being what they are. Like, they don't justify being bad guys, but oh man, I'm not explaining it very well at all. But yeah, so there's the head for the walker. As far as I know, that's what it's called in this movie. But basically, we're putting one together. So yeah, combination of Jedi powers and Master Builder powers, which weren't actually called Master Builder at this point. But yeah, so Lego, I've been playing Lego, I talked about this in the last episode, which was just recorded a few minutes ago, so that's, sorry, but I've been playing Lego City Undercover, which is also made by Traverse Tales, but it's quite funny how similar they are, and how different, like there's certainly differences, but there's a lot of similarities, like even just in mechanics and, you know, the whole stud thing, and in this it's called True Jedi, and that is called Lego City Hero, True Hero or something like that. Yeah, so conveniently, oh man, I meant to use my Jedi powers on the guy inside it, which knocks him out of it, and then I can turn around and completely obliterate him. Did you see the size of the lasers from that compared to from one of the blasters? Oh, it's like a mano thing. And somebody's knocked me out. Okay. And then somebody else has already got inside the walker. And there's these robot thingies flying around, which I don't remember in the movie, but anyway. So I'm not entirely clear what happens here, but like, I am meant to go in the door to the top there, but it's clearly not open. But do I kill a certain number of people here, or do I kill certain people, or what? I don't understand, because there's no one here now. Why am I that colour? I know that it's a lightsaber, but it seems to be a really weird glow from it. And I've since like figured out what to do with those objects. I'm pretty sure the blaster destroys. Yeah, see, like the door's now opening. But why is it opening? I don't really understand. Am I meant to like hit a certain point or something like that? Yeah, let's confuse him and kill him. So yeah, these aren't in the original movie. They're going to stop my droids from coming in. but they didn't want droids in the original, so I guess it's kind of an extension of that, but they come in anyway, because we are going to destroy the sensors. Silly pointless addition anyway, I think, because it just points out the fact that you've changed the story. I know not significantly, but here's another change of the story coming up. Han shoots one of the bounty hunters, and yes, that happens, but not in that order. It happens later on, but it's quite funny. I love the legs, the fact that the things are there that the body hooks onto. I love that little detail. But yeah, Han kills the bounty hunter later on, after they leave. But yeah, it just told them where the Millennium Falcon is, and to meet them there. But yeah, you can see the similarities between that and the level select place. It's essentially the same place, meant to be. But we're chasing that alien. Only bounty hunters can access these areas. If only I'd kept that helmet from... I can't even remember the character's name. But there's a whole debate about who shot first and things. And this game makes it even worse because it confirms that the bounty hunter shot first. Does it begin with a G or something? Anyway, the bounty hunter shot first, but he didn't. It's just added in to improve Han's character or something like that. Just total rubbish, because you don't need to improve Han's character. He is what he is. Took me a while to realise that that was a bomb. I was trying to figure out what to do here. Yeah, Mark, shoot at it. Try shooting at it, Mark. Oh man. This is the disadvantage to post-commentary. Have things like this happening. And then that's when I figure, oh, I could have shot those bricks earlier on. But yeah, Chewie, we can try you out later on as well. Just punch Chewie. Oh, there we go. I think that was more of an accident than anything else, but... yeah, so we need to take them out. So, like, that character... oh, I love his avoiding skills there. I love the way he avoids bullets. Not bullets. Lasers, whatever you call them. Stop punching random droids. I've been doing that whole thing with, like, starting points and then not ending them. I know that I've had that before, but I'm quite tired, so it might be that that's caused it. This is quite funny. Is Chewie on the thing? Yeah. Chewie's just riding about on that thing. Like, so I figure, am I meant to be on it? And then he goes on it backwards. Does he always do that? That's a question. Yeah, and then I forget what I'm meant to do here. Like, a lot. Chewie's like pushing me there. So yeah, this is a dynamic. I think it's been in levels, but you've not needed to use it. And I can't remember whether you need to use it in this or not. But yeah, no, I need R2 to use that. So yeah, I can't remember whether it's needed to be used before in this, in the prequel movies. I don't think so, but you are essentially seen as a stormtrooper now. So like in levels where, you know, you have doors that you need to be a stormtrooper to open this door, you will be seen as a stormtrooper by the people who control the door, which is quite a good wee dynamic that they've got. It's quite fun. But anyway, I completely have a brain fart, whatever you want to call it, with regards to what I have to do. So I've tried to go up that side, but then I try and go up this side where the enemy actually went, which is probably a better idea. So he went through that door, but we can't go through that door, so we may as well continue down. Yes, so there's the Millennium Falcon and there's the rest of the characters. And Han still has his Stormtrooper helmet on. And again, for some reason, I go as Ben Kenobi. Completely pointless, I know, but because like Han is like so quick with his blaster, there's no point in being Ben Kenobi. It is just my prejudice towards or for Jedi, like pro prejudice for Jedi. Is that the right term? That's not the right term. You can have like prejudice that's prejudice for something. You just call that prejudice. So we basically need to like kill all of the I was about to say droids and not droids. Kill all of the stormtroopers. Until the last section, which I think is coming up, when he will be hittable. And then you want to hit him, but you want to kill all the stormtroopers as well. There's just a lot of stormtroopers and a lot of him. I guess it's partly because I like being able to send back the blaster shots. I just like that ability. I'm just trying to explain away my decision to be Ben Kenobi at this stage. My commentary's really dried up. I'm trying to get like up there to kill that guy. But you can see his life bar up the top there. But alas, oh no! And then I realised, no wait, he was over there. Was he over there the whole time? So was I able to take him out in that level? I'm not sure. I guess we won't find out. I was about to say, I guess we'll never know, but I mean, we could know. Like, you know, we could try it. So there he is there, and so we're going to just try and take him out, but we got him once at some point. I don't remember it, but yeah, anyway, I'm realising at this point, yeah, we should have been Han, but we've got one heart left. Not we've got one heart left, he's got one heart left. So he doesn't take that many shots or that difficult. I mean, he's not a mini boss. Well, I guess he is a mini boss, but bullying. Ha ha ha, bullying. That was a quick calculation. I just realised that that's what he was scratching his head about. He was making the calculation for going to Lightspeed. There's Alderaan. You're all talk. Wake up, wake up. Get ready to fire the weapon. The sound effect. I'm now just saying random sentences. Oh, that's evil. It's really mean. Right, so we get Han Solo. Is that... yeah, that's it, because we've already got Chewbacca. Okay. We will spend them at some point. We go to the little shop in the cantina, in the level select cantina, and buy various things like different characters and stuff. Mostly like pointless characters, but some really good ones. But anyway, episode 4, A New Hope. Chapter 4, Rescue the Princess. Imprisoned in the Death Star, Princess Leia still refuses to reveal the location of the rebel base to the evil Darth Vader. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi have commissioned Han Solo to take them to Leia's home planet of Alderaan. Escaping from Imperial forces in Tatooine, they make the jump through hyperspace, but Alderaan has disappeared, its population a victim of Darth Vader's impatience, and in its place they only find the deadly shadow of the Death Star. So these kind of scrolls do make a good way of explaining the story without having speech, because like obviously like you would know that by this point without having to be handheld. Well, it explains it to you. Yeah, search this ship. Go on. Oh, he senses something. Oh, he senses Ben Kenobi. And yes, I'm using Ben Kenobi's name in this. Get over it. Nope. We are going to need him to move that out of the way. So they're in their stormtrooper outfits at this point. But there's really no point in not having the helmets on at this point. And by the way, for me the TV was quite dark. I don't know how it appears on your screen, but I realise since then that I mean it's not unusual for it to be dark, because like some of the recordings are dark depending on what screen you watch it on and what settings you have and stuff. But I could barely see the white people or the white stormtroopers on the background, never mind the people dressed in black. I was about to call them the white people and the black people. That's not what I'm meaning. So 5 out of 10. So, like, the people dressed in black, I could only really see them. Yeah, see, I dropped 1 because I thought I'd imagined picking it up. I didn't realise that I had until I saw them next to the yellow background. And I don't really know what those things are for or why you're able to pick them up and throw them down, but anyway. I go with it, I go with it. And I don't really understand the point of the yellow dotted line if you can grab things and people from outside it. Nope, didn't get it. Yeah, see, I'm watching this on my TV again while I post commentate, and I can barely see the people. So, yeah, I mean, in the next episode, like my episode, in the next one, I turn up the brightness on the game footage, which may or may not look too bright to you guys watching. It depends on what screen you have again. But yeah, only stormtroopers can get through here, so there you go. There's an example of using their ability to open the door. But yeah, they weren't even attacking me, and they don't attack you if all the characters were wearing stormtrooper helmets. Then the bad guys wouldn't have reacted to my presence. It would have just been like stormtroopers walked into the room. Which is quite clever, it's quite a good wee idea, because obviously it's accurate, because no one realised they weren't stormtroopers until they started shooting. So there's Princess Leia. Oh look, she's captured, and she's here. Hey. So that's Ben Kenobi away to face his destiny. I mean, I don't think I'm spoiling too much because, well, for one thing, it's been out for 40 years. For another, you will see what happens in a little bit in this game. So this game spoils the story if you haven't seen it. But a lot of people have seen it. So what do I do here again? I can't actually remember, which is quite good because it means, oh yeah, you go around here. It means that I'm not getting too frustrated about, oh, it's so obvious, why are you not getting this? More so than I would normally do. Like if I can't remember where I go or what I'm meant to do. It just works like that. Oh man, that was a brave little droid there, wasn't it? And I can't remember what I do to get that, but I'm sure I'll get it soon. Now this is one thing that I tend to do with the hats, is that I put them on different characters, but wait till you see Chewbacca. It doesn't fit on Chewbacca, but it still works with the opening doors and things. But that's why I do it with different characters, because it only takes one shot to knock it off, and for some doors you can't go any further without, quote, being a stormtrooper. But obviously there's a helmet dispenser here that I could have used. But let's put one on just in case, just so that I'm ready just for any doors that might come up. Oh, I'm doing that without even seeing them. I do like Han in this game. Oh, I just knocked it off Chewbacca, didn't I? That's a bit silly. Oh, get them, get them, get them. And see, I need to be a stormtrooper, so I decided to go with Luke. And then just stay Han, because yeah, it's quite cool in this. And then there's a hook just off screen there, where they are using to get up to me from somewhere. But all I need to do to stop them getting up here is to shoot the hook, which I did. So we're now over here. Like, again, I'm mostly commentating on the fact that this is a post-commentary, etc, etc, than actually what's happening. Like, I didn't mention the whole bit when you were helped out by Ben Kenobi. See, they're not reacting to my presence because they don't realise that I'm, well, for them, I'm a bad guy. I like that video. Collect that mini kit. For shooting all the screens. For making their screens broken. What am I trying to say? Yeah, so Stormtrooper required for this door, and none of my characters are still wearing their Stormtrooper helmet. So I need to kind of try and remember how to get up there, but then it's just there, isn't it? So again, the TV screen was just really dark, so I could barely see anything that was happening. But I'll again put the Stormtrooper helmet on the 3 characters, just so that I have triple the chance to be shot and still be able to use it. But I mean, it's just round the corner here, so it's not like I am likely to lose it from now. Give them a wave, and then they don't react until I start shooting. So much shooting. So yes, he's going to give a wave again. I don't think this is a required one. No, this is a double stud room, a double stud zone. So all my studs are just are worth double. I'm sure you could have worked that one out. Let's turn the shower on. Do you need to turn them on in a certain order to get, or is it just literally to see a shower on? Making a lot of assumptions about their target audience and showers. Like the idea that they haven't seen a working shower or something. Very nerdy stereotype. I'm presently like shaking my head going, what am I talking about? That's a good question, Mark. Future Mark, as much as anything. Let's get out of here before I completely embarrass myself. So yeah, that was an optional thing, but the way that you need to go isn't, you don't require the helmet. Yay! This is quite familiar to those people who have seen it. This is when the radio, like, was asking for my ID number and stuff. Or asking Han for his ID number and stuff. And then he decides to just shoot the console. So it's quite familiar, isn't it? Oh. I do need somebody else to push that other one down. Because each cell requires 2 people. But most of them are just studs. Just studs? That's a good thing. Lots and lots of studs. We're still only like halfway to True Jedi, so presumably we're not going to get True Jedi. Whoops. I keep hitting Chewbacca. Right, okay, let's put this rather morbid skeleton back together again. Oh, I heard that in my other ear, and that was surround sound then. But it was coming from outside or something, but nope, just the shooting. And there's Leia, but let's leave her in there for a minute, just so that I can open the other one. Oh, kill him. Just so that I can get the studs. Oh man, enclosed spaces do not lend themselves to this, but Leia's cell had closed again, so that would have been quite funny. Like, help me! Hello? And they're like shot and killed out in the hallway before she can be rescued. She's quite funny in that part of the movie, it's got to be said. I feel like what happened in the movie would have been just as funny, if not funnier, in that moment, because he kicked Chewbacca into it. But anyway, it's Han Solo Stormtrooper, Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper. There we are. 56%, so yeah, it was quite close with the estimate of halfway. And 238,230 studs. And 24 out of 160 gold bricks. Go back to the cantina again. I mean, I've not long left Mos Eisley, but let's go back to the cantina. So I'm the 2 Stormtrooper characters in the cantina as default now. For the moment anyway. But anyway, we're going to leave it there, folks. Join us again for another episode of Let's Play LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga on the PS3. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks everyone for watching. See you later. Bye bye.